Hello teachers! This video will show you a new way to create an assignment with an embedded Google Doc or slide. Previously, if you wanted to embed a Google Doc or slide, you would have gone to Add Materials and then Add Assignment. And then from there would have been a way to click your Google Drive assignments. Now they have created a new way in Schoology to easily connect with your Google Drive. And that's going to be called Google Assignments. So I go back to Add Materials. This time I'm going to go all the way to the right and scroll down. You see we have this new option here called Google Assignments. Before I click that, I want to make sure that my assignment is set so that my students would actually be able to read it. So first I'm going to come up here to this assignment. Let's say I wanted all my students to fill out this assignment and tell me a little bit about themselves. I need to make sure that my sharing is set so that they'll be able to open it. By default, it tends to be restricted. So down here it says only people added can access this. I want everyone to be able to see it in Spring ISD, so I can click here. Now it's set so that everyone who is signed into a Spring ISD account will be able to open it. You can also click this arrow and just make it so that anyone with a link can open it as well. So now I'm going to go to Done and come back over here to Schoology. So now I'm going to come over here to Add Materials, scroll over to the right, and down to Google Assignments. It's going to ask me if I want to link with my Google Drive, and I'm going to say yes. So make sure that it's showing your Spring ISD account, and then hit Continue. Now it's going to have all the details about your assignment. So you're going to start with title. Let's say for this one it's Getting to Know You. And your instructions. Make sure you have a due date. Just come over here, you can click the calendar. Click that to select. And then Done. When I scroll down, you'll see there's some more options. One of them is a rubric, so if you wanted to attach a specific rubric to this assignment, you'd use that. Come down. There's also this new option called Check Plagiarism. You're only allowed to use this 3 times per course right now. So if you're having an essay and you want students to be using their own words, this could be an option that you could use. Otherwise, you can just come down here to attach. Now it's going to open up your Google Drive. To find your assignment, it usually defaults to your most recent, but you can go to your Drive, you can do Upload, you can use the search bar to find whatever you need. But this is the assignment I want, so I'm just going to click on that, and now go to Add. And now you'll see here it says Assignment, Tell Me More About Yourself. That's the one I want, and each student will get a copy. So I come down here and I hit Create. So this is very similar to how it worked before. It's just going to make it a lot easier for you to do it, as well as for students to be able to access it. You also note you have a new icon here. When you click on it, this is where you can either edit the description again, or when they start submitting, this is where you're going to start seeing it down here. The next step you need to do is go back and put the categories. So I'm going to scroll up and go back to Materials. So as you can see, it has this new link here. You need to come over to the gear and select that and go down to Edit. This is where you're going to put the normal things like the date again and then change the category. So you'll see down here you have the due date, make sure it's right, and then choose the category. Again, if you're going to want to sync with eSchool, it needs to either be daily assignments or major. Scroll down. If you want to do a standard or TEAC, you'd use this option. And then this is for if you want to individually assign this just to certain people. Otherwise, you just hit Save Changes. And now you have it ready. If you want, you can also send it to your other courses by coming back to this gear and go to Copy to Course. Then you just need to select which courses you want to send it to. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to send it to this course here. You can put it in a particular folder, otherwise it's just going to go to the main course. And then hit copy. Then you're going to need to go to each course and make sure it's synced. So I'm going to go over here. You'll see it's down here where I want it. But when I click on it, it's just going to make sure you want to sync with your Google Drive. So it's going to give this option again, and all you need to do is hit link. You don't have to do anything else. You just need to confirm you want to link your Google account with this assignment. And now it's going to be ready. So as you can see, it's already there.